Okay, now it works. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go. There we go. Alright. Alright, so I assume you guys can hear me now, right? Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, this is probably one of the biggest towns that we have built so far. It actually don't even have a name right now. So Ryan have to, or actually I have to figure out some kind of name for it. But yeah, it's as you can see, it's still under construction, but looking pretty cool so far. We got some cool, well, at least non-Minecraft lines, I guess you can say. But yeah, coming along pretty nice. So this is one of the few places that we have started on so far. It's a really big map, and this is only one of 16 parts of it, so it's a lot of work, but it's really cool and really rewarding to work on it. So it's yeah, it's a fun process. We built a few cool things. These ones I'm especially happy with. Haven't seen any fairies in Minecraft before this, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, lighthouse. This is on a server, so hopefully one time in the future I want to open it up to the public, but yeah, I want to have some sort of basic infrastructure going before that. So for now it's going to be closed, only open for a few select people. Yes, I use, or actually I don't know if Ryan is using rotate, or he's probably using Axiom, but I'm not sure if he's doing it to rotate stuff. Yeah, it's basically, or mostly, I think, to create these custom patterns, and of course to yeah, create paths and stuff like that. And also these nice curves. I'm not even sure if you do use Axiom for that, but I mean, it looks really perfect, I guess you can say. So yeah. But yeah, coming along pretty nice. So as you can see, a lot of the world so far is infrastructure for trains. I want to create sort of, as I said, a working infrastructure, which is going to make traveling a lot more easy. But also, yeah, alongside with trains, I also have what's it called again? Valkyrian skies. So you can make ships as well, which is why I wanted to make, or I strongly encourage people to make lighthouses and stuff like that, and also creating like cities and towns near yeah, for instance, this place where you can easily get to the town using boats and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, it needs a name, so if you guys have any cool suggestions, let me know. I do have a name for this region though. That's been one of the I've been spending a lot of time trying to figure out names for instance, this plain area. Basically, just to make it easier to name this place, for instance, as a station. So yeah. Let's fly over to this place. I think this was one of the first, I guess you can say, settlements that was made. It's barely even a settlement, it's 3 or 4 houses in total. But it is kind of a proof of concept for this type of train station. Yeah, I have a couple of trains going already, like automatic trains, but only for one specific route, one going from here over to the highlands of Valmeria. But yeah, pretty happy with this section so far. To switch over to which one is it? Eclipse. Yeah, that's one. Okay. Let's just give it a couple of seconds to load in. Maybe skip a song. Yeah, I also like. It's a really fun landscape to build a train in. I never felt like normal Minecraft terrain really made it possible to make cool train systems. I guess you got some cool rail lines going, but it's nothing like this. So yeah, and this is just 1/16 of the entire map, and I think this only spans maybe half of that section. I can fly over and see. Yeah, we can have a look on the town as well before we move. This is the second town that's been built so far. I think it's modeled after it's at least European style. It feels very, I mean, this section is very German-like. at least for me. Maybe a hint of oh, what's it called again? Yeah, I guess you said it, Normandy-like architecture, maybe. Or maybe you were hinting at this one here. I don't really know, but wow, it's so cool. It's giving off that old European town vibe. Oops. Oh yeah. Can you say which building it's based on? Ah, okay. Yeah, it's really cool. I feel like this looks very familiar. It looks very I can't remember the name of the town. Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, very Central European looking. Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. This one, maybe? Is this the one you were talking about? Oh no, it's you talked about this building, but that it actually is a church, maybe? Maybe a clock is not that common on a church, but I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's move on to... Yeah, I wanted to show, because this is, like I said, the first section, and this is just scratching the surface of this insane project that I started on last year. I think it's closing in on actually 1 year now since I started to draw the first drawings of the map. I think it is about, yeah, around in April I started working on it. But yeah, okay, so this is, let's speed up this if we can. Okay, a bunch of clouds, that's unfortunate. City of Rowan. Yeah, cool tip. I have to check that out and see. So this marks the end of the Valmerian continent, and over here, if you guys have seen the last video, you should see, yeah, out in the distance here. Aloha to you. Yeah, this marks the start of the Valmeric arc, as I call it. Whoop, lag spike. So this is very much kind of a barren landscape compared to Valmeria. Let's see if we can load it in. Oops. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, I'm just really happy with how this particular area turned out. This kind of showcase one of the key elements of this map, namely tectonic plate movements. And I know it's not entirely accurate to how it actually is, but still makes some cool looking terrain. So this would be like the start of this more barren landscape. Yeah, I seen that a bunch of people have recommended Voxy. The bad thing is that I run a couple of mods that means that I can't jump to 1.21, which I think is the only. I think that's the only version of Minecraft that Voxy can run on. So yeah, it would be ideal to have Voxy, but for now, if I want to have cool train systems and yeah, I think it's mostly train systems that I think it's Create that's only compatible with or at least the one where I can have trains that I with a couple of add-ons as well. So yeah, hopefully they can figure that out so I can get that Voxy look. But it's not too bad actually. It's I mean, I run a pretty decent computer, so for me at least it's okay. But yeah, as long as I stop and don't fly around with 1,000 times the normal speed of creative flights, it's okay. Yeah, this landscape I'm really looking forward to making a railway to this area. I've barely even been here, so it's which is kind of why I stopped updating on like the normal world map sections. It's not that I have like paused the project. It's more that I want to sort of expand the infrastructure part as well, alongside with this new sections. But yeah, really breathtaking views. Yeah, please let me know. Even though this section is actually done, so I have to make another Iceland-like part, if that's yeah, of course. I want more volcanoes in my world, so it should be fine. This view as well, really cool. Oh yeah, I actually think Icelandic buildings are yeah, if it probably looks quite similar to how it is in Lofoten in Norway, which is, I mean, most of the buildings in North Norway is kind of boring. if I'm going to be frank. Why does it lag now? Yeah, little cubes. I'm not sure if I set the game mode to, or difficulty to peaceful or not. But I think I set this this lava lake area to a nether biome because of some cool particle effects. And then I actually discovered that, oh wow, this is also going to spawn ghasts and stuff. But it actually turned out really cool. Kind of adds to the lore of the area. Swoop. Yeah. And this place needs some love. It's not. It's quite chaotic. Let's see if server is okay. Oh, maybe Just, yeah. Responding at least, that's good. The rock pillars. Are you talking about the town we looked at previously, or? Alright, let's check it out. I think the reason why it's lagging is because I haven't been here yet. Whoops. Here we go. Just have to. I really like this castle. This the view up here is just so nice. Let's see. Maybe. Maybe it's one more. Sorry. Yeah. It's just something about this look or view. So unique. Leaving all these random trains around the map. Always forget where I parked them. So, yeah. Maybe move it, maybe not. Hello, Sarmata. The village that you watched or saw over there, I think it's Cat is what we call him. He's one of the builders in the project so far. So this is his like grand project, or at least so far. We're going to build a bunch of stuff if we don't grow tired of it already. But let's see. And yeah, I guess my project for this map is the train stuff. That's what I enjoy doing. And Ryan, he's he's building the coast town over here in the fjord area. Yeah, I don't know if we have any builders in the chat, but if we do, check out my Discord, because we are kind of looking for people to help build stuff in creative with us. So if you feel like this is something you want to check out, check that out. Yeah, this is where Vox is so much better than Distant Horizons, because now I have to wait for like 1 or 2 minutes for everything to load in. No, or not. I think I left a horse here somewhere. Let's see. No. No. Oh well. Pino's project. I think he wanted to start on kind of a Mediterranean town over here, but I'm not sure if he's come to or if he actually started on it yet. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can load it in. Yeah, I feel like this area could be really nice for a Mediterranean type of town. It looks really nice and has these nice white cliffs, and the climate is about right. But honestly, the entire coast of this continent is pretty nice for that kind of build. So this area as well, really nice. Ooh. No. Yep. Still got connection. I really shouldn't be flying around with such high speed. Maybe we should switch over to sailing. At least the server will be more happy with that kind of pace. If I can figure out my key binding for sales. Which one was it again? T, no. Y. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I'm not even sure if I want to check out how the server is doing right now because it's not looking super well. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, exactly. X-ray hill. Or seizure hill. Oh, no. That was not going to happen. See ya, Sarmat. Okay, everything is broken now for some reason. I don't know why. Let's try to exit or not. No further information. All right. Maybe we can check out the next sector. If I've been down below the red church, I haven't been. I passed by it, but I'm not sure if I saw something. If you've built something down there, I can check later if the server allows me to join again. Of course, I have to check if it's like completely down or just not allowing me to join. Let's see. Okay, where am I now? Where is this? Oh yeah. Okay, let's just log in and see. Oh yeah, of course, that one. Yeah. I almost forgot. We can check it out. I haven't actually shown the church yet while streaming. But before we do that, I want to just give a little sneak peek of the I guess this is the new Sector 1, which is the island group to the left or to the west of the Valmeria arc. It looks okay, I think, but I feel like there is still something missing here. So I've been thinking of maybe connecting up a few of these islands with like a large plain area in between instead of ocean. But yeah, gonna have to test out a bit more before I do that or release it. Yeah, that's the I think maybe for from a survival perspective, it could be nice to have it in this size, especially if you have a boat, like one of these big Valkyrian Skies boats. That could be nice to have kind of an island group area. And I also want this region to be oriented around one specific type of tree or like a biome. I think it's close to how it is in, or maybe not like in Japan, but kind of have it in that kind of style, I guess. Suitable for that kind of building style. All right. We are back in business. Hopefully. Be right back. Okay, a quick sweep along the coast. Okay. This is this is I think this is going to be one of the key points for this area, or this is it's basically going to be like a big river, or I don't know if it's called a river or yeah, let's call it a river for this time, but yeah, it's going to be like main route for ship traffic. It's carving through two big continents. Okay, let's move up to the red church. I don't know if you have done anything more underneath, or if it's the same. Let's see. New transition. Spooky transition. Oh, okay, yeah. Wow. I really love this. My god. It might be because of my shaders. Can try another one. See if that's doing any difference. Yeah, this one is much better. But I actually kind of liked the dark vibe on Eclipse shaders. I mean, this is cool as well, but it was something kind of eerie with the Eclipse. Let's try iteration T as well. Yeah. Spooky. Let's try one of the more friendly shaders. I kind of like this one as well. Oh, it continues down. I didn't see this one. What? This is going to be such a maze. Whoa. That's not spooky at all. Oops. Yeah. A different exit. It's probably, I mean, you can't really exit up here again. I'm curious about the surveillance cameras though. There is a small blue house on the edge of the cliff below. Well, the cameras are definitely adding to the creepy part. But you said there was a blue house down here, maybe? A small blue house on the edge of the cliff below. Blue house, blue house. Oh, you're not referring to this. No, that's pink. Way down, okay. Did you build it? Or maybe not. Let's see. Is it alongside the tracks? Like over here, or? No, I don't think I saw it when I passed by. Other way again. Oh, maybe. No, that's a rock. Probably really hard to give directions with a 10-second delay on stream as well. Wait, did I pass it? Oh, okay, it's covered in snow. Oh, there it is. Cool. Okay, I see what you... This is not natural. Man, this is really cool. I assume this is... yeah, exactly. Wow. Yeah, you picked a really nice spot for this one as well. Goddamn. What's this map? This map is... whoops. I haven't really named it yet, but it is one of my... what's it called again? It is why I guess you can call it just the map project, I guess, so far. If you've seen not the last video and not the last before that one again, but the long 16-minute video that I made almost 1 year ago, it's kind of like the planning stage for this map, which is going to be like a 60,000 by 60,000 custom map that is going to be based on real-world tectonic movements and yeah, inspiration from real world. So this is of course the Norwegian section, which is basically just fjords and nice nature. the create stuff? Are you thinking about the trains? Yeah. The create stuff is something that I added quite recently, or this is a different mod pack if you're referring to the servers that I had before. So it's probably not going to be a huge server, or at least not be able to host or be able to have several people, or at least for now it's going to be kind of small, mainly focus on building. But yeah, the create stuff is there mainly because I want to try and make a really comprehensive infrastructure network with the trains from create. See, this is kind of weird with this area because this is obviously a savanna-like biome, but for some reason ice bears spawn here, which looks kind of odd. But yeah, climate change, I guess. That's not looking so good. Have to sweep over that with Axiom later, I guess. Oh yeah, you haven't been to this part before, Ryan. It's I think the elephants and giraffes are from naturalists. The mod naturalists. Adds to the vibe. Alongside with the ice bears, of course. Yeah. This area is mostly just a really dry slash desert area. But it's a really nice transition to the more warmer climate here. Let's see if I can find, yeah, this is where it starts. I have planned some sort of train here, but I'm not sure if I want to go straight through here or not. I think it's kind of unrealistic to have a train go straight through a desert, since the sand dunes is probably going to move a lot, like if you assume that it's if it's like in real world. So probably best to make it go somewhere along this path, maybe. We'll see. But if you haven't checked out this content, you should definitely check it out eventually. I'm really happy with, I think, well, mostly the complexity of, or actually this was the first time I tried to add cave layers to a section. So it has some really cool underground rivers, I guess, and also cool caves systems as well. I have to check out that long rail in Sahara. I think I've seen it before, or at least some clips, but I'm not sure if it was in the Sahara Desert or if it was in the is it called the Namibian Desert? Maybe Namibian Desert is what it's called, I guess. Either way, it's going through some sort of desert. I think I saw some YouTube video with someone um, jumping on like the freight trains going through that region, which looks seriously dangerous, but also really cool at the same time. Mauritania Railway, okay, nice. I have to check that out. Yeah. For some reason, Distant Horizons hasn't rendered this area. Alright. I use Distant Horizons and not Voxy. I really wished I could use Voxy, but it's the wrong version that I am. This is 1.20.1, and it's I think Voxy is only for 1.20.4, and of course 1.21. So unfortunately, I can't use that. Oh yeah, thanks. Typical Norway. Typical Norway to be great at ski. I think this is actually the first time I've been on this exact area of the map. Pretty nice. This region took a really long time to figure out how to get right, because I think these red and brown and white layers are actually built in as like caves, like technically in World Painter. So it's like one, I think for each like stripe I had to add one layer of cave, so to say. So it took a really long time. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see if we can see any more ice bears. Maybe this is actually vanilla biome. Well, we got foxes there, which is odd. What kind of tree is this? Oh yeah. Yeah. This is a custom biome, of course. Also try to sprinkle in some streams here and there. Okay, I think I want to check out one more area before I end the stream. This place is also took some time to figure out how to add black sand, which is like a biome of plenty block in as like a I had to add it as a custom block in World Painter. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, but turns out to be very hard to or confusing to add new blocks in World Painter. Yeah, and this region is I think it's close to the equator of the map, so this one is really cool, and this is one of the custom rainforests-ish kind of biomes, and of course there is a bunch of normal jungle, and I think this one is, yeah, sparse jungle, but my favorite jungle biome, I think it is this. No, of course it is the region that has not loaded in, of course. Let's make a guess. Maybe it's here. Ooh, maybe. At least close. Okay. I think there is a river over here. And if I follow that river, I can make my way to... yeah, here it is. Here it is. Mahogany log. Let's see if we can find more. Yeah. I don't know why, but I really like this type of jungle. Or I'm not even sure if it's considered to be a jungle. Well, let's say it is. But it looks really cool. It's kind of open, but still really humid. It breaks up these incredibly large rainforests. Probably going to be really annoying to walk through the jungle here. I guess it could be... I haven't really been thinking of one particular area, but yeah, definitely I think South America is the most accurate comparison. But again, it's not... I should have maybe tried to design it around one like inspiration source, but yeah. Yeah, I think it is. I haven't... it's kind of the default jungle, I guess, if it's something like that. Maybe I have to consult with someone living nearby the jungle. Much easier to build stuff that I know, like Norway. See if we can see back home. Yeah, just about. Okay, one final visit and then it's time to close the stream. But yeah, I really want to check this one out as well. Yes and no. I'm at that annoying 99% finished, or maybe 90%, but I still have some tweaking to do, and I got some really busy days at work as well. So, but yeah, I hope to release it soon. But I just want it to be close to perfect. Ideally perfect, of course, but sometimes I have to settle for okay and not perfect. Alright, so I think I'm going to end it, end the stream. Not end it, but yeah. It's getting quite late here in Norway, so yeah. It's been a cool experience streaming for the first time, so hopefully I can do it some more in the future. Give a few updates. It's been kind of quiet in the Discord and here on YouTube as well, so it's much easier to jump on stream and just hang out there for a while. So yeah. But alright, I think that's going to be it for now. And now the clue is to figure out how to end the stream. There it is. Alright. See you guys. Bye bye.